That girl that had the Panera energy drinks, the family's filed a lawsuit because she had one of these energy drinks, then later on that day she had a heart attack or whatever, so they're saying that these drinks have just a ton of caffeine in them. And
I couldn't find it,
yeah.
Then everybody sent me the link.
I was going to say, there's no way it wouldn't be on their website, because I think legally anything they serve, they have to have all the nutritional information on there. And so if you're wondering, there's a strawberry lemon mint one that has 260 milligrams.
Is that a lot? I don't even know what's a lot of caffeine.
It's one of these things. Like, is that how much is that?
I kind of want all these. But 260 is right around the range of 2 Red Bulls.
Oh,
now, of course, you can get the larger size drink, which is obviously there's more in that. I was talking to Ravi during the break, man. There was one time I was a young man, not even 21. I was 18, 19 years old, and I was working at a radio station in downtown Pittsburgh. And then I had another job at another radio station in Morgantown, West Virginia. That's a 75-mile drive.
Yeah, it is far.
And then I had another job at the South Hills Village, at a store there. I'm constantly on the road.
Yeah.
So tired. I think I'm tired now. So tired all the time. I would stop and I'd get a Jolt. Remember Jolt?
Jolt.
Yeah. Can somebody look up how much caffeine was in a Jolt? I'm sure it's changed over the years. But back in the day, that's what you got. And I would take a no-dose with Jolt. No-dose.
Too much.
Wow.
Which, by the way, I stopped the other morning, like I always do at the convenience store on the way in, and they had no-dose at the counter.
Wow.
I didn't think those were still a thing.
Who knew that?
Yeah, so I'd be on the highway, like driving between Pittsburgh and Morgantown,
chugging Jolt,
popping no-dose and chasing them down with Jolt.
Yeah, 71.2 milligrams per can.
Oh, well, that's nothing compared to these things.
Whatever, per fluid ounce.
It says the FDA recommends 400 milligrams a day as like your maximum caffeine. That's about 5 cups of coffee.
Per day? Okay.
Per day.
Right. I have less than that. I have less than that. I should be having more.
I used to have
way more than that.
Step up your caffeine game then.
Yeah, I was sharing. I once drove from Wichita to Phoenix in one day, and I drank like 4 of those 4-hour energy drinks. Those little,
the little
ones. Yeah. I was just like, I didn't stop at all. I just kept on going.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Or some of the other things. I mean, what were some of the other, because like before Monsters, before Red Bulls, it was really no-dose. That was pretty much it, right?
No-dose. Just coffee.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But you never drank coffee.
No, never drank coffee.
Missing out.
Look, I know. And I am... it's unfortunate that girl died. I'm not saying, oh, good, I'm glad.
Nobody's celebrating
No one's celebrating that. I'm just wondering, like, is this Panera's fault? I don't think it's necessarily their fault. I think she had some undiagnosed condition, which they'll find out, I'm sure, that was exasperated, whatever it is, by the caffeine or other things that were going on, or maybe had nothing to do with this at all. But, people, I understand they're upset and they want to point fingers and assign a responsibility to people. I get that when you're, pissed and mourning.
Of course.
One of those little 5-hour energies has 200 milligrams of caffeine.
Oh, damn.
What?
Wow.
In that little tiny thing?
Uh-huh.
Rip.
Never had one. Did they taste gross?
Yeah.
Aspen is.
But I haven't had them in a really long time, but they have so many flavors now. Maybe they got better, but it was not good.
But that day when you were chugging them,
the drive was 16 and a half hours straight.
On the text, somebody said no-dose has 200 milligrams.
Doesn't.
So you add that with the Jolt.
That's a lot of caffeine.
Yeah, that's all right. Not to mention all the sugar.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They still make no-dose?
That's what Woody just said. He saw them.
Yeah, I just saw them the other day at the counter.
Just see them.
At the convenience store. Just saw them. I was surprised they were still around. It was right next to the Fen.
Oh, sweet.
And the Spanish
Woody Show returns in a second. All 98.